It's wonderful to be here. I'm Gary Sinise, and I remember running out into the street in front of our house, and the entire neighborhood was out there, and everyone was looking up at the moon, celebrating, cheering, staring at the moon while Buzz and Neil did their work. And I'm sure both were staring back at us, our beautiful blue planet, in wonder.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
The hand is feeling around now.
How lucky can you be?
Yeah, right?
Is that your name?
That's me.
Well, that's your watch.
Walter Cunningham, Apollo 7.
Thank you, thank you.
Even though it's hard for both of us to go left, we need to go far left.
It was Charlie you heard when Neil and Buzz landed on the Sea of Tranquility, and he said, "Roger, Tranquility, you got a bunch of guys about to turn blue down here." The one, the only Buzz Aldrin right here.
Thank you.
In the middle, Buzz, buddy.
Hey there, Paul. I could give you a number of examples where I ended up being one of the most fortunate people because it didn't look like it was going to come my way, being an astronaut. As we were coming down, all the commanders had decided they did not want the computer to make the touchdown. So there was a control system where you could take over at 500 feet and begin to see how it responded, and then begin to direct it where you wanted it to go. 50 years ago, the Saturn V took the command module, the lunar module, 3 of us to the moon. We landed, explored, got back up again, rendezvoused, came back. That's 50 years of non-progress. I think we all ought to be a little ashamed that we can't do better than that. There was a little uncertainty, and I don't want to go into all the details as to whether the training that was required for the commander during launch and then coming back and at the moon, he made the landing and he would make the ascent. Just like previous flights, the experiments were given to the co-pilot. So it didn't require, well, now we got a big experiment. It's outside.
I think that the public would do so much better if they realized that none of these things were as easy as they looked. But I could still be jealous and envious of you, Buzz. But when that happened, we set off on Apollo 1. Apollo 1, after all that preparation and 1,000 fixes after the fire on the pad, it was 11 days, and to this day it's still the longest, the most ambitious, the most successful first test flight of any flying machine ever. And that was just one step to get on the moon.
All of a sudden you're selected. How does your life change from that moment as a picture of what everybody went through?
Well, I got a call from Deke Slayton, who was one of the original 7, and he was director of flight crew operations. Said, Charlie, we got a job for you. Still want it? I said, you bet, sir. I'm on my way. And so he said, we'll be here by, I don't know, 4th of April or whatever. And I went home and told my wife, Dorothy, we were at Edwards Air Force Base, which was not the garden spot of the world back in those days. And so Dottie said, I told her we're going to Houston, and she couldn't believe it. She was so excited. She's getting out of Edwards. I stepped onto the moon, and it was like a little kid at Christmas and birthday, all rolled into one. I was so excited. I'm on the moon. I'm on the moon. And it was wonder and awe and excitement and adventure. And as Buzz made a perfect description, magnificent desolation.
Thank you, Walt Cunningham, for your work. We don't get there without all the other missions, especially without Apollo 7. Mercury, Gemini, Apollo, those sacrifices, 400,000 plus men and women. Charlie Duke, so many levels we could go in. I spent a whole night on that. And Buzz Aldrin, 50 years and just getting underway. Your heroes, Apollo 11 50th. God bless you. God bless America.
God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. What? Okay.
Good. I'll get you one.
Love is the answer. Baby, that's alright. Don't you give up now. It's so easy to find. There'll be peace and good, brotherhood, crystal blue persuasion. God bless you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Buzz. I feel fine talking about peace of mind. I'm gonna take my time. I'm getting a good sign. Dragging a line. Dragging a line. Dragging a line. Loving the free and the feelings.
Be here. I'm Gary Sinise. Thank you. Are they up there now? Oh, you see them?
see by the dawn's early light what so proud.
Thank you so much. It's an honor and its heroes. 50 years later, Apollo11 that unify people the world over.
The bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night, yet wave o'er the land of the free.